Long ago, the village of Jolu was a peaceful and prosperous place. The villagers were known for their hard work and simple way of life. They farmed their lands, raised cattle, and traded goods in Ajah markets. People from nearby villages came to Ajah market to buy and sell, often marveling at its size and variety. Some even whispered that spirits came to trade there at night, though no one could say for sure if the stories were true. In Jolu was a river that flowed just beyond the deep valley. The river was unlike any other, as it was home to the water kingdom. For generations, humans and mermaids coexisted peacefully. The villagers fetched water from the river for drinking and farming, while the mermaids blessed the water to keep it pure and abundant. Over time, however, the humans grew careless. They began polluting the river with waste, ignoring the warnings of the mermaids. Some even threw stones into the water for fun, hoping to catch a glimpse of a mermaid. The mermaids, who treasured their peace and harmony, pleaded with the villagers to stop, but the humans did not listen. Finally, in an effort to end the suffering, the mermaids made a demand. The humans must leave the river and never return. To ensure this agreement would not be broken, a deep valley was created between the village and the river, cutting off all access. To everyone else, the valley became a forbidden place, shrouded in mystery. Over the years, the existence of the mermaids faded into a legend. The villagers went about their lives unaware of the magical world that lay just beyond the valley. Meanwhile, the mermaids thrived in their hidden kingdom, safe and free from human interference. Among them were special mermaids who had the rare ability to transform into human form during the day. These mermaids were tasked with learning human language and culture so they could trade in the village markets, supplying their underwater world with essential goods. They lived quietly among the humans, never revealing their true nature. In the bustling village of Jolu, life revolved around Ajah market. Mama Aka, one of the wealthiest traders, was a well-known figure in the community. She owned a large foodstuff shop and worked alongside her two daughters, Oledu and Mmaora. Every morning, Mama Aka woke up early to prepare food for her family. Despite her daughters being old enough to help, she still loves cooking for everyone. One morning, as the smell of yam porridge filled the air, she called out to her daughters, "Oledu, Mmaora, wake up. The market won't wait for us." "Mama, it's still early," Oledu complained, her voice muffled by her wrapper. Mama Aka laughed. "Early? The sun is already up. Get up, you lazy child." Grumbling, the sisters got up and joined their mother for breakfast. After eating, they loaded their goods in a basket and headed to the market. The market was alive with activity. Traders called out to passers-by, advertising their wares, while buyers haggled over prices. Mama Aka's shop was always crowded, as her goods were of the highest quality. Oledu and Mmaora worked tirelessly, attending to customers, while their mother supervised. "Mama Aka, your daughters are too beautiful to be mere traders," teased a neighboring seller. "Are you using their beauty to attract customers?" Mama Aka laughed heartily. One afternoon, after the morning rush had quieted, a young man entered their shop. He was tall and handsome, with a calm countenance. Beside him was a small boy who clung to his side. "Good afternoon," Mmaora greeted him with a smile. "What would you like to buy?" The man nodded politely but seemed hesitant. He pointed at random items on the shelves. "I want this, and that, and this too." Mmaora packed his goods and handed them to him. Just as he was about to leave, he suddenly looked around, panic flashing across his face. "The boy!" he exclaimed. "He's missing." Alarmed, Mama Aka asked her daughters to help him search. They searched through the market, asking everyone they passed if they had seen a little boy. After almost an hour, they found him asleep under a bush near the shop. "Thank you," the man said, relief evident in his voice. He took the boy in his arms and left hurriedly. "That was strange," Oledu said, watching him go. "Do you think he's one of those spirits people talk about?" But he seemed harmless. The man, whose name was Ikedi, returned to their shop a few days later. This time, he was more relaxed and even struck up a conversation with Mmaora. Over the weeks, he became a regular customer, often buying large quantities of goods. His frequent visits did not go unnoticed by Mmaora, who found herself looking forward to seeing him. Their friendship blossomed into something deeper. They laughed together, shared stories, and stole moments of quiet conversation amid the chaos of the market. "You're very kind, Mmaora," Ikedi said, his eyes warm with admiration. "And you're very mysterious," she teased, making him laugh. Despite her feelings for him, Mmaora couldn't ignore the odd things about Ikedi. He never stayed out after sunset, and his brothers, whom she met once, were unusually quiet and shy. One evening, Ikedi dozed off under a tree. As the sun set, Mmaora noticed something strange. His legs began to shimmer and transform into a tail. She screamed, waking him, but she was already running away in fear. Ikedi found her days later and begged her to listen. "Mmaora, I'm from the Water Kingdom," he confessed. "But I love you. Please don't be afraid of me." "I won't hurt you." She hesitated, torn between fear and love. Despite her doubts, she agreed to keep his secret. When the Mermaid King discovered their relationship, he was furious. "You have broken our sacred agreement with the humans," he thundered. "End this relationship or you will be banished from the kingdom." Ikedi refused. "Mmaora is carrying my child," he said firmly. "I will not leave her." The revelation sent shockwaves through both kingdoms. The humans feared the return of the mermaids, while the mermaids worried about exposing their existence. After much negotiation, the two sides agreed to a fragile peace. The mermaids resumed limited contact with the humans, sending representatives to trade at the market. In return, they shared precious stones and pearls, enriching the village. Mmaora gave birth to a child who was part human and part mermaid. Her union with Ikedi became a symbol of hope, showing that love could bridge even the deepest divides. Though many villagers kept their distance, the couple worked tirelessly to build trust between the two worlds. Mmaora struggled to adjust to her new life. Over time, she grew to accept the Mermaid Kingdom as part of her family. The two worlds, once divided by fear and anger, found a way to coexist.